Hello, this is Patsy from Crystal Clear Tropical Fish. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. We've decided to come in here and talk about some guppies today. Teresa's also here. She's running the camera. You'll hear her speak sometimes. Just want you to know who it is. As far as our guppies, this is one of our guppy tanks. It's got mixed guppies in it. So we have males, females. We even have some innards in there somewhere. So they all do good together. They thrive really well. As far as temperature, I don't have a heater on in here. There's one in there, but I don't have it on. They do really good without the heater. And I know when they have babies, I've had a lot of females, and I was told if I'd put the heat up, would have males. Well, that didn't work either. They're going to have what they're going to have. I don't know if there's any way to help that along. As far as the pH, I don't worry with the pH too much because mine runs about the same on all of our tanks. The biggest thing you have to worry about is the water parameters being stable. I do have some snails in here, which also helps keep the water stable. As far as tank mates, you can put pretty much anything that's not aggressive and not a fin nipper. You could put corridors in here, which is bottom feeders, because your guppies stay up around the middle and the top all the time. Occasionally they go down on the bottom, but it's not all the time. You can put platies, swordtails. I would not recommend any angels, because if you do the angels, they are fin nippers and they do get a little aggressive if they're breeding. I don't have a problem with them at all unless they're breeding.
Neons.
Neons are good.
Community fish.
Yeah, just community fish is really good with them. They're beautiful. Most of your males is going to be the prettiest. They've got the big, beautiful tails most of the time. Females, most of the time, are just plain. Now, if you have some specialty guppies, sometimes there'll be some pretty females. But as far as your just mixed everyday guppies, most of those are going to be plain. But as you can see, this female here, she's got a red tail. But then you got this female over here. This is the red tail, and then that one there, she's just plain. But when you look at your males, if you look down in there, you'll see one that's real colorful tail.
Most of those are females.
Most of them are females. And we got a lot.
There's one over there.
Yeah, there's one right there. That's a real pretty one. And we've got a lot of expectant mothers in there, so we don't know what we're going to have next. Now, if you want babies, you need to have a planted tank, places for the babies to hide, breeding mops, or just heavily planted. If you do not want any babies, your best bet is to keep all females or all males.
Because guppies are notorious for eating their babies.
They really are. They're notorious for that. And they're also, if it's a guppy, it's usually pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And I would recommend, if you're going to have male and female, personally, I do 6 females for 1 male. I know a lot of the pet shops will say 3, which is a norm, but I don't like my females to be stressed, so I do 6 to a female. 6 females to 1 male. That keeps the stress down, and she don't have a problem having her babies and whatnot, because these are live bearers.
And the thing is, with that being said, you don't have a lot of death in the tanks.
You don't.
Because they're not all stressed out. There's a lot of more fish in your tanks.
Yeah,
everybody seems to be happier.
And I know that from experience because I had a lot of males and a few females. Well, they ended up, the females died at just about every time having their babies. But they were so stressed.
Right.
I've tried putting them in their breeders. To me personally, the females do not do good in breeders.
They're going to die just about every time.
Just about every time they die. You might get the babies, but the mother dies. I would much rather do it this way, have a fully planted tank or mops or a lot of hiding places, save the babies and the mother.
And everybody's healthier.
Everybody's
because there's no
healthier.
stress.
Right. There's no stress in the tank when you have that many females to a male. Because males are notorious for chasing and harassing the girls. So, you know, if you want guppies, I would advise that, especially for beginners. A lot of people start out with guppies because they're easy to take care of as long as you keep your water stable. Water perimeter stable.
Yeah, that's the key, is stability.
Yeah. So I hope this video has helped you decide whether you want any guppies or not.
Now, one more thing. I think if you keep too warm, a lot of people say run at 80, 82. But that will shorten their lifespan.
That will shorten their lifespan.
The cooler water keeps them healthier.
Right. You know, they say if you keep it on like 82 degrees, they will really mate a lot too.
Yeah, but you can't be doing that.
But if they do that, the heat is going to shorten their lifespan. So, I wouldn't advise doing that. That's just my personal opinion. So, if you decide on guppies, let me know how it turned out. And I hope to see you in the next video.